Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am in Dartmoor and I'm doing the mission story, Means, Motive, and Opportunity. So let me get into it. And if you're not subscribed, do it. Just do it.
Thornbridge Manor, the Carlisle family's home for countless generations. The Revenant Alexa Carlisle and her 3 adult children, younger brother Zachary, grandson, and daughter-in-law, are all gathered to conduct Carlisle's sham funeral. Curiously, Carlisle summoned a famous London PI soon after arriving this morning, but his purpose at Thornbridge is yet unclear. Now, the target knows that you're coming, and her guard detail is top-notch. So Mr. Gray will secure their nearby field HQ and intercept all calls going in and out of the estate. Any appeal for backup is going to fall on very deaf ears. Good luck, gentlemen.
Thank you, Diana, but I don't need luck. Alright, I'm in. Mission story. This one.
It's a private area, sir. Phineas Whitmer, private investigator. I have an appointment with Madame Carlisle. Please wait.
Mr. Whitmer is here to see Madame Carlisle. You can go right in.
That is Phineas Whitmer, the famous private investigator hired by Madame Carlisle this morning. I'm curious why he's here. Maybe you should do some detecting yourself, 47. A famous private investigator summoned by Alexa Carlisle has arrived at Thornbridge Manor. If you take his place, it may be an opportunity to get close to Madame Carlisle.
Okay. Where are you going? Wait, isn't there... Yes. Ooh. Lord have mercy. You didn't see anything. Ugh, now my shoes are all wet. Alright, what I can do is go up here because I know what I'm doing. I say that just nonchalantly and then I frack something up. But, you know, here we go.
Oh, by the way, I told Kate about the test.
What did she say?
Well, I thought she'd be mad at me, but she thanked me.
Alright.
And I was in, did everything to talk about.
Hop in.
Oh, what did I tell you? She's a sensible woman. And that stuff
She's
you're
a
acting
sensible
like
woman.
manipulation 101.
I know. I guess I thought she was gonna read into them and freak out.
And now we
I must have
wait.
done something to provoke her.
Alright, here we go.
No!
Lord. Okay. Let's see. Let me see if I can get him in here. Come on. Oh! That was a close one. Alright, here we go.
Mr. Whitmer, thank
Yes.
you for coming on such short notice.
You're welcome.
A great tragedy has fallen upon us,
A
and
tragedy.
I need a quick resolution, handled with absolute discretion.
Results and discretion are my speciality.
Very well. I suppose you will want to start at the crime scene.
In my experience, a thorough examination of a potential crime scene is half the job done.
Good. Fernsby will take over from here.
I am Mr. Fernsby, the butler. Madame Carlisle has asked me to assist you in any way possible.
God, you're just as old as she
Mr.
is.
Whitmer, I understand that you've traveled from London. Would you care for some refreshments? Or do you prefer to go straight to Mr. Zachary's sleeping quarters?
Let's go.
I prefer to get started.
As you wish. If you'll follow me, sir. I feel obliged to point out that current affairs surrounding Madame Carlisle are of a delicate nature. You may be familiar with the recent announcement of her death.
I
You'll
bet.
probably learn that the staged funeral is scheduled to take place tomorrow. Madam's children were not informed until this morning that their mother was in fact not dead at all. So please bear with them if they seem affected by the rather unusual situation. I trust I do not need to remind you that there will be consequences if word gets out that Madame Carlyle is still alive.
I'll consider her dead when I leave.
Huh?
Before you inspect the crime scene, I will tell you this. The case concerns the death of Mr. Zachary, Madame Carlyle's younger brother. He was found dead in his bed this morning. The door was locked from the inside, and a suicide letter was found in his room. However, Madame Carlyle suspects foul play and will not accept that he took his own life. I've prepared some information for you, so please do come and see me when you've finished your investigation of the crime scene. This is Mr. Zachary's room, to my right.
Okay.
A locked room murder mystery, 47. I trust you'll get to the bottom of this. Why don't you use your camera to scan the dead body, 47?
Ugh, do I have to?
Throat markings indicate a rare, short-lived plant poison killed him. Spread shows time of death at around 10 o'clock last night.
You do know your poisons, 47.
Alright. That's all the camera stuff here. Let's look at his laptop. He liked his alcohol, didn't he? We'll leave the light on.
Zachary was shopping for New Wellingtons last night. Not exactly what you would expect from someone suicidal.
Well.
Zachary's suicide note. Also, a sample of handwriting. It could be relevant to compare to other samples to establish its authenticity.
Alright. I'm gonna head out this direction and watch this. If I can press the button. It's a secret room.
Door.
It's a secret passage. This could explain how the door was locked from the inside.
Mansion floor plan.
A photocopy of the floor plans. Somebody's been researching the secret ins and outs of Thornbridge Manor. I believe you've done a thorough search of the crime scene, 47.
Thank you.
Maybe it's time to see the butler. I'm curious about the information he's prepared for you.
Yes. Interessante. Alright, Fernsby. What do you gotta say?
Looking good today, sir.
Thank
Mr.
you.
Fernsby, I'm done with the crime scene.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
Well, that means the staff were off duty. And Madame Carlyle and the security didn't arrive until this morning.
I'm talking, okay?
That leaves
Don't interrupt me.
Adam's family and myself as the only persons here when he died. And before you ask, no, I do not have an alibi.
Awfully
I was alone in my
suspicious.
office at the time of death. Here's the material that I prepared for you. It's a list of the possible suspects and their quarters.
I get to
Hopefully that will
start
help
with you,
keep track of your
Fernsby.
findings. Please come and see me when you've solved the case, and I will take you to Madame Carlyle.
This is very useful information, 47.
Alright, so these are all the suspects.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe. May I suggest you ask the suspects for alibis? Or perhaps do you prefer searching the manor for clues first?
What about restaurants then? You like food? I know some great places.
Oh my god, you're annoying.
Really nice. Spend a few bucks.
Don't care. Where am I? We'll talk to you guys about that.
Gregory
Where
Carlyle,
were you on the night of the
tell me
5th?
where you were yesterday evening.
Oh, you're wondering about my alibi, Mr. Detective. Well,
Mr.
I left
Detective.
Thornbridge around 8:30 for a pint with Edward. I wish I hadn't. Quiz night at the inn. On the other hand, staying here with Zachary, my obnoxious sister, and the wife sporting another one of her headaches would have been a fate worse than death.
It's kind of
the short of it.
messed
Zachary
up, but
was very
okay.
much alive when we left. I stayed for the last shout, and I was back here just before midnight. Anything else you want to pry from my intricate intellect?
Tell me about Zachary.
Zach. Huh.
Just
Such
taking a sip of
sad
water.
old sod. A bit heavy on the bottle, but who could blame him? The only company he had was his rare plants and mother, who travels more than she stays here. Honestly, I can't say which is the bigger bore. He's better off dead. Is that all?
Okay.
Anything else you'd like to tell me?
Nothing really. I'm just enjoying the show. Our perfect mother obviously fucked up, didn't she? Faking her own death. You know, she's explained nothing to us. I think she's scared to own up to her own mistake.
Like you?
Emma Carlisle, can you tell me where you were yesterday?
Why are you wearing tennis shoes with a dress
Surely
like that?
I'm not a suspect.
I need to account for everyone.
Well, I spent the evening with my family, but I got an awful migraine and had to take to bed. Everyone can attest to that. I believe I went up when the boys sat down for a drink around 8 o'clock. Anything else you want to know?
How did you feel about Zachary?
I might as well be honest. His presence was always awkward. But how do you have a meaningful conversation with a man who only cares about plants? In my opinion, Alexa bears some responsibility for how this ended. She supported his self-limiting behavior by letting him live here. Is that all?
Kind of.
Have you noticed
This whole
anything
family's
else
just
out of the ordinary?
messed up.
Nothing special comes to mind. Except, perhaps, I did get a feeling that Zachary was depressed, not just sad. I suppose he realized that he had no one with Alexa gone. Even Alexa must feel the pangs of guilt over that one, letting him believe she was dead. Then again, guilt isn't her strong suit.
Okay. Let me get some picture. Here, relax. I just want to take some pictures. I want to get all the facts. I think it's this. Yeah. You can see the little picture icons on the map. Scoop my microphone just a little bit closer. Can you hear me? Hello? Are you there? Oh, here we go. What am I looking for? Here we go. Hey.
Rebecca Carlisle, can you tell me about yesterday evening?
We don't really see much of each other, my brothers and I. I suppose it takes our mother's funeral to bring us together, and even then, it's not like we sit on each other's laps. Now, let's see.
It's an odd way to put it, but okay.
Gregory's son disappeared straight after dinner. You know, I think he might be in some sort of trouble. Edward wanted to go as well, but Gregory convinced him to stay for a few drinks before they went off for a pint at the local at 8:45. I swear Gregory enjoys Edward's discomfort over staying here. I had a conference call with my New York office at 9, so I spent 3 hours on my laptop in my room and went straight to bed afterwards. I don't know about Emma. She did act a bit strange. You know, I bet she was making lists for changes needing to be done once she gets her hands on Thornbridge Manor. Quite the shock she had when Mother arrived during breakfast. Is that everything, Mr. Whitmer?
No.
Tell me about Zachary. Did he act strange last night?
You know, now you mention it, he was a lot more chatty than usual. He wanted to know about my connections in the publishing business. Apparently, a friend of his is writing a book, which strikes me as very peculiar. I didn't think he had any friends.
Anything else you feel like mentioning?
I may be wrong, but I saw Mr. Fernsby, the butler, leave Zachary's room early this afternoon. And he seemed a bit startled when he saw me in the hallway. It's probably nothing. Oh, and one more thing. Please be kind to Edward. He can only take so much. Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No. I don't think so. Anything in here? Yes, there is. Oh, let me zoom out a bit. Thank you. All right. Got that picture. Let me look at my map real quick. I gotta go to the dining room and outside. All right, let's go to the dining room, shall we, folks?
If I could be bothered,
Man,
I'd be worried.
this house is so big. Well, I say house, it's more like a mansion, but whatever.
Professor Edward Carlyle, can you tell me your whereabouts for last night?
Oh, yes, this dreadful business with Zachary. I stay at the local inn. You see, I prefer not to spend the night here at Thornbridge Manor. My brother Gregory came along for a nightcap. He'll never admit it, but I think he understands that I find this whole thing upsetting and wanted to provide some comfort. I believe we went to the Stag's Head around 8:30. Anything else I can do to help?
Can you tell me about Zachary's behavior last night?
I certainly didn't expect him to commit suicide. Sure, he was upset by Mother's supposed death. We were. But he seemed more engaged than usual. You should ask Rebecca. They had a long talk. Did you know that he hadn't left Thornbridge Manor in nearly 50 years? His plants, Mother, and the staff, all the company he had. If that's all?
Did you notice anything else out of the ordinary?
You mean apart from the fact that we came here to bury our mother and she shows up alive and kicking? Zachary found dead in his bed this morning? Or perhaps that the planned funeral is still taking place and I have to do the eulogy? And Mother will surely have a strong opinion on it afterwards. I can't breathe. Excuse me.
Poor guy. I think there's something I need to take a picture of here. There
Yes,
we go.
hi, Cassie. It's me again. Edward. I know I'm not supposed to leave you messages.
Sound like a stalker to me.
I don't know how to
She
handle
looks
this
so
sort of situation.
angry.
I don't think I can really. I can't feel my legs.
Mr. Squeaky Boots. Y'all taking pictures?
We don't have any extra fuses. Ethel looked everywhere.
I don't want to do that mission story right now. I just want to get in here real quick. Yeah, let's just do this. Alright. Is there anything else in here?
Broken lab equipment. It looks like it was recently used, though.
Alright. And take a picture. There we go.
This is a table showing lethal dosages for the poison used to kill Zachary.
Something is circled 47. Female, age 65 to 79, 60 to 64 kilograms. I'd say
That's not
Madame Carlyle
suspicious.
is next in line for a poisoning.
So now we have to go upstairs. I believe. Yeah. Yep. Secret room. I was already upstairs, but I know. But it is what it is. Let's go up the stairs here. Oh, wait. Wait.
That is the door to Mr. Fernsby's office. Zachary's diary. This is big. He was about to confess to the world that he and Alexa murdered their older brother Montgomery 46 years ago. And
No.
apparently, Mr. Fernsby helped make the murder look like an accident.
Gentlemen.
And 47.
Yes.
The handwriting doesn't match the suicide letter in his room, proving he didn't write it himself.
Stick to your own kind.
Mr.
Ah.
Fernsby clearly didn't commit the murder, but I think you have enough evidence to convince Madame Carlyle he did.
Never any romance.
Maybe you should tell him you are
deserve
ready to present your
romance.
findings. Unless, of course, you want to do some more detecting, 47?
I do.
How are things
I'm
coming
still
along,
messing
Anne?
around.
Is everything ready for tomorrow?
Alright, you I need to talk
Rosie,
to.
tell me what you did last night.
What did you do?
I spent the evening with Patrick. We met after dinner and I went home at 1 in the morning. He said he needed someone real to talk to. When he looks at you, it makes you feel like the center of the universe. Like a real princess.
But now he just ignores her.
Well, he's under a lot of pressure.
He's an idiot. That's what he is.
He's an idiot.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary? Any strangers outside the house?
No, we saw no one outside. Except Patrick's mother, Emma. We were sitting on the bench behind the greenhouse talking when she came out and we had to hide. You won't tell her about me and Patrick, will you? She'd insist Madame Carlyle fire me. I'm sure of it.
Too right she will. She's always going on about how things will change once she's in charge of Thornbridge Manor.
Is that it?
I can't deal with all this pretend funeral stuff just now.
Pretend funerals? Wait, there's one I still have to talk to, don't I? Is it the library? Is it this direction? Yeah, it is. I gotta talk to this dude. I don't have to do all this, but I just want to show you guys.
Can you tell me where you were yesterday?
I'm over here, dude.
I don't need one more maid
sneaky
crying
butler, isn't it? He
so watch yourself around.
You know, he's standing right here. You're talking about him like that? Yeah, get the out. Get out!
Don't tell Mother, okay? She's really tense these days, and the last thing I need is more hassle. I took that pretty blonde, Rosie, for an evening stroll. I mean, how the fuck am I expected to cope for an entire weekend in this shithole? I'm bored out of my mind. If that's all, I think I'll get back to my slow death by boredom.
What did you think of Zachary?
Creepy as hell. No ambition. Imagine deciding to live in a museum. You know, Father says Zachary and Alexa used to be two of a kind. He had a great future ahead of him, then suddenly, he just gave up everything. What an idiot. Thank God Daddy chose looks and brains over pedigree when he married Mummy. I don't have to worry about the inbreeding so customary in these circles. So, is that it?
Did you see anything suspicious last night?
Nah.
Speaking of inbreeding.
I reckon Zachary tops himself. I know I would have. Or perhaps Mr. Fernsby. I don't like him. He could have done it.
Okay. Whatever, dude. Alright, let's get up. Get on up. Whoa. Whoa. What did I walk in on? Disgusting.
That door leads to Emma and Gregory's room.
Who am I kidding? He's probably not looking for anything serious.
I think I'm gonna have to go around because I just don't want to get caught by her because she's a pain in my rectum. Let me just skedaddle on around here. Hopefully I can get in. I think. Why does my coat look so blurry? Look at my boots. My boots. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Alright, is this Emma's room? Greenhouse key.
A keychain pendant for the greenhouse.
That's not suspicious at all.
What's that doing in Emma and Gregory's room, I wonder? And why is the key missing?
Yes, indeed. That's a nice bathtub, though. You know, I always thought these little handles like that, they look like old-fashioned telephones. I don't need that. Yes, this.
Now this is interesting, 47. A letter from Emma's mother stating that Emma is the illegitimate child of Alexa's late older brother, Montgomery. And listen to this. She claims to have witnessed Alexa and Zachary murder him. The plot thickens.
The plot thickens.
You have uncovered enough evidence to tell Madame Carlyle that Emma is the murderer. Quite the detective, 47.
Yes.
I'm impressed. I
Watch
suggest
this.
you go tell Mr. Fernsby. Unless you think there are more secrets to uncover.
Maybe. I don't know for sure. But Montgomery's long-lost letter.
An old letter, 47. Never opened. Must have slid under the secret door nearly 46 years ago. It states that Alexa Carlisle's older brother, Montgomery, wanted Alexa to become the heir to the Carlisle Empire instead of himself.
Ooh.
Interesting. You're an excellent detective, 47. Uncovering truths half a century old. If you frame it correctly, I believe you could use the information to convince Madame Carlisle that Zachary committed suicide. That is the door to Rebecca's room. Maybe you should ask Mr. Fernsby to see her.
1 second.
I can see from the log that Rebecca was in a conference call from 9 p.m. to midnight last night.
There we go. Obviously, it wasn't Rebecca. Is there anything else in here? Nah. Alright, is there anywhere else? No, I think that's it. Alright. Let me get out of here. I'm gonna just drop that. Alright, I gotta go downstairs real quick and talk to Fernsby. Wait, here, hold on a second. No, that's not it. There we go. Intel. Well, it says that he's a viable suspect, but I forget how I prove that he's not, but I must be missing something. But this episode's getting pretty long.
I'm ready to present my conclusion to Madame Carlisle.
Very well. If you'll follow me, sir.
All right. Fernsby, has anybody ever told you you have an amazing ass? You got an ass that just won't quit. What are you looking at? Well, I'm still silent assassin.
This is Madame Carlisle's office. Please step inside.
Right here?
Your detective skills have gained you access to the Lion's Den, 47.
That's a big bird.
Go claim your reward.
So, Mr.
Carlisle's
Whitmer, you've reached a conclusion.
Never mind, I'm not even gonna make the joke. I'm gonna hold on.
Please,
let me get there.
Go ahead.
Alright, who should I accuse? Let's see. Let's do Emma, because she
Your
is
niece, Emma Carlisle, murdered your brother Zachary.
My niece? Emma is not my niece. She's my daughter-in-law.
And your niece. Emma is the illegitimate child of your late older brother Montgomery, who you and Zachary killed 46 years ago.
That's preposterous.
You asked me to find out what happened to Zachary. Would you rather not know?
No. No, go on.
I found a letter from Emma's mother, Jane, who was the fiancée of your older brother at the time of his death. She witnessed how you and Zachary pushed him off the balcony. She believed you did it to steal the Carlisle Empire from her and her unborn child. And she raised Emma to reclaim what she lost. Marry your heir, Gregory, get revenge, and secure the Carlisle Empire for her bloodline generations to come.
Emma is the daughter of Montgomery and that local girl, Jane.
She is.
Well, the girl got it wrong. I didn't steal anything. I did what was necessary to protect the future of the Carlisles. Montgomery wasn't cut out to take over from father. All heart and no balls.
Emma used the funeral gallery to speed up her installment as the lady of the house. seizing the opportunity to stage Zachary's suicide. She did her homework, used a poison made from one of Zachary's rare plants, found old floor plans from Thornbridge Manor to gain access to his room through a secret passage.
That scheming bitch.
More than you think. I found proof that she will try to poison you next.
Well, I'll have to take care of that. Thank you, Mr. Whitmer. You have not disappointed. I promised you I would reward you generously if you solved the case. So, what do you suggest?
The case file.
I want the file you have on Arthur Edwards.
Edwards, the constant. But how do you... Oh, I see. I expected you might show up. But to kill me, not help me.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get there.
Things lately, so why not this one? I will give you the file on Edwards. You've earned it.
Oh, thank you.
I don't suppose I could convince you to deal with my daughter-in-law now you're here. I would like to see her dead. No? What a shame. I'll have to see to it some other way then.
Whatever. All right. Oh, look at the dog.
How are you, sir?
The file you want is in the safe.
Okay. How many black dogs you got?
You get Edwards and make him hurt.
Oh, I will.
I need some privacy. Thank you.
No need to panic.
Good work, 47. That's the file on Arthur Edwards secured. Time to take care of Madame Carlyle.
I will. Ready? All right, I'm out of here.
Complete. Well done, 47.
Diana? Diana, I'm losing you.
Any temps on today?
All right, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here.
You're gonna have to be a bit more specific.
All right. I did it. Silent assassin.
Don't respond, just listen. Diana can't help you now. You need to find Olivia. She will know what to do. I wish there had been more time.
And then there were none. Thank you, Miss Burnwood. Now, it's my turn.
Uh-oh.
Stay down. Boss wants you alive.
Yeah?
How about now? Over here! Cover me! Walk away! Or what? You gonna take us all on?
He's not talking to you, he's talking to me.
Don't.
Tell the Constant to start running!
You think you've won? 47 is out there. And 47 never misses his mark.
Neither do you, Miss Burnwood. That's what makes you valuable.
You're delusional. You think I would betray 47?
Trust me, you owe him nothing.
What is this?
I told you we could help each other, and I meant it. I look forward to your call.
Predator, is that you?
Gray is gone. Go to Berlin and stay out of sight. that's left now.
Well, guys, that's going to be it for today. If you liked the video, please leave it a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!